Hello everyone, it's Andrea, and I'm like trying to like fix my hair right now because I don't know if I'm fucking with her or not. These are temporary rubber bands. I think I'm gonna switch them out for black ones. Today is my 6 months. So I don't know if you guys remember my video, which is this one. It was get ready with me like for a date with a boy or something, and I've incorporated him in some of my videos. You guys haven't seen him fully, and that's just because I just haven't really wanted to bring him on my channel full on, like full face and everything. I don't know, it just hasn't felt right. I just haven't wanted to. I feel like that's a little bit more my life that I just kind of want to keep private, because you honestly never know. Like I said, today's our 6 months and I'm talking to you guys like I have all the time in the world. It's 4:40. He's gonna pick me up, I'm guessing, at around like 5:40, and our dinner reservation's at 6:30. I definitely shouldn't be this calm, but we're gonna start getting ready. I curled my hair with the Dyson and I put little braids in it like I have in the past. I don't know if I'm gonna keep them. I took the boy related questions because I always get so many boy related questions on my videos, or like whenever I ask you guys. So I took the ones that you guys had asked me so I could answer them in this video, because this is in a way like a girl talk video. If you guys didn't watch my last get ready with me, I hate today already. If you guys didn't watch my last video, or like the last like part to this, I only answered really like boy related questions just because I felt like it went with the vibe. Like it went with the vibe, so that's what I did. I am quite literally out of breath, but before I start answering questions about boys and stuff, let me tell you guys a little story time while I do my little skin prep. So guys, this morning I just woke up hating the world. I hung out with my boyfriend yesterday. I don't know if it's just a me thing, but hated him. I hated him. I hung out with him and I just, looking at him made me angry. It really did, but I did not tell him, because if he left me for a second, I was gonna be angry that he left and I was gonna be sad. So I don't know, my mood was definitely a little bit all over the place. So hopefully today I don't hate him. I woke up in a bad mood, and if you know me personally, you know angry Andrea isn't the prettiest. She isn't the prettiest picture. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get an ice cream sandwich. Open the freezer, a Coke. Someone put a Coke in the fucking freezer and it exploded everywhere, like everywhere. My mom is a clean person. I am scared because I'm like, my mom's gonna kill me. But then I was like, hey, I'm not the one that put that Coke in the bottle. I was framed. So I go trying to clean it up, but I realized this is just gonna take too long. It's way too messy. So I get the guts and go upstairs to my mommy and I'm like, hey, did you put a Coke bottle? And then it was her fault. So I was saved. If you guys see my nails throughout any of this video, I know they're disgusting. They're grown out. This one's literally broken. I'm getting them done on Tuesday, so I just need to survive with them for 2 more days. 3 more days, and then we are okay. Okay, I think it's time for me to start answering some of the questions I screenshotted. The first one is not necessarily boy related, but I thought I could include it because it could go relationship related. So, best advice about bad intuitions on people. I literally tweeted this on my Twitter. Gut feelings are guardian angels. I think that whenever you have a gut feeling, a bad vibe from something, go with it. You know, like nobody else knows any better than yourself. And I think if you have a bad feeling, go with it. So if you're hanging out with a guy and you're like, this isn't right, I feel uncomfortable, I feel weird, dip, leave. It's okay. How would you describe your new relationship? That's actually a really good question, and I didn't know how to answer it when I first saw it, and that's why I was like, okay, this is like a good thinking question. I would describe my relationship as a learning process. I'm obviously still a high school student and I'm obviously still so young, and I feel like I consider him my first real boyfriend. I did have a boyfriend before him, but I don't really consider him my first like legit boyfriend, just because I didn't really get like all that experience. In a way, like, I guess, but at the same time, to me, the relationship I'm in right now is like a little bit more to me. I don't know how to explain it. You know, me and him are still human. I have a very strong character. character, and so does he. So we do clash a lot sometimes, but at the same time I wouldn't, you know, change it, because like I said, it's been a learning experience. I've learned a lot from it. I've learned that I need to work on my communication, and that not everything is gonna be, like I said, rainbows and butterflies 24/7. I really appreciate it. And I've also learned that it's okay to open up to some people sometimes. You know, not everyone's out there to like harm you or whatever. So I've learned good and bad things. To me, I consider him my first real boyfriend. There's a lot of things that I feel like I'm learning from him. Someone else asked me how to be more confident. And the reason why I left this one in here is because I feel like this is so important. Not necessarily confidence, I guess I would say, but just self-love. I think is so important. And that's just because you really can't, I know it's so annoying and like you might hear this all the time, but you really can't love somebody else if you don't love yourself. You can't give other people advice if you don't take your own advice already. Like, it's like if you're, you know, telling someone to go to Europe, you have to go to Europe, it's so beautiful, whatever, and you haven't even gone to Europe. Like, how do you know? You've only seen the pictures. Have you seen the reality? So you can't give other people advice. You can't tell other people to love other people. You can't do this or that if you know, don't even believe it yourself or have that yourself. And I've learned that. I've learned that, you know, you can't give somebody else your 50%, your 100%, your certain amount of percent if you can't even give that same or even higher amount to yourself. I'm gonna do my eyelashes right now off camera because I want to listen to music, and I don't know why I can never do my eyelashes on camera. It like gives me the heebie-jeebies. I don't know. And then I'll do like my eyeliner and like inner corner highlight and stuff like on camera, or maybe I won't. Depends what I'm feeling. So this is the makeup, but I'm gonna change now because I need to make sure that this outfit is gonna work. So I'll be back with you guys. I'm gonna clean up a little bit and then I'll be back. This is the outfit all on. Okay guys, this is the outfit. So I have this cute little tiny ass top from Garage. Simple, whatever. And then I'm wearing these leggings. I was gonna do a skirt, but I literally looked not appropriate at all. Like, the skirt was too short. So these from Garage as well. Wearing my high top Dior's. Look at how cute he got me roses, guys. Look at his fit. Nothing can top mine. It's definitely gonna fall, isn't it? Yeah. So I'm gonna finish answering the questions I screenshotted that you guys asked me. How to get over a breakup. My thing is to let yourself feel. I feel like a lot of people, whenever they go through a breakup, they're like, they try to like get over it like in 2 seconds, or they try to pretend like it's not happening or whatever. Or, like, they try to pretend like they're already like living their best life a second after they broke up with like whoever they broke up with, or they got broken up with, whatever. And that's just not possible. And I think the only way to really get over someone is to allow yourself to like really go through that process. Let yourself be sad, let yourself cry. You know, you're gonna be able to like heal a lot faster, because the more you avoid it, the longer the process is gonna take. So the thing I always like advise is, like I said, let yourself go through that little bad phase, and also get yourself off social media. I feel like the biggest mistake mostly girls do, guys have done it too, but I feel like it's more of a girl thing, is to pretend they're already like they post for the guy to see and not for themselves. So like they're posting about how they're already moved on, how they're living their best life, how they're going out. If you want to do it, go ahead and do it. But what I've noticed is the times I've done it because I want the guy to see, hey, fuck you, I'm over you, whatever. At the end of the day, they really don't give a fuck. They don't care. My thing is, get yourself off social media. Think a little bit before you're gonna post something, and make sure you're doing it for yourself and not for anybody else. Also, is, I know this might be seen as like a petty thing, whatever. I do it, and honestly, it's helped me, because at the end of the day, dude, it's your social media, it's your like life, whatever. If anybody else is gonna get butthurt over it, so be it. Like, honestly, like, you're the one that has to fucking like be in your body every day. So do what's best for you. So if you do not want to see their things, if it's gonna make it harder for you to move on, block them, mute them. If you don't want to have like, if you don't want to have problems with them or whatever, you can just mute them, so you don't have to see it, and they won't see that you like unfollowed them or whatever. But I really recommend unfollowing or blocking. You don't need to, exes cannot be friends. I'm sorry. Like, maybe there's like those rare like occasions or whatever, but most of the time it's very hard for like exes to genuinely be friends. Okay, maybe you
told me many times that
no, I think
you could definitely be friends with your
I think exes, yeah, maybe there's times where like you guys can be civil, but I don't see my like, or like if we're hanging around the same people, like maybe we could be like, hey, whatever. I don't see me like, if we break up, being like, hey, like, do you want to come and hang out or whatever. Like, we couldn't be that type of friend. One of you guys asked how to reject someone nicely. Honestly, I don't, maybe, yeah, I don't think there's like a way you can really like, hey, I'm not interested in you, I'm sorry, like whatever. But there's honestly no way you can like lay it off nicely for them.
White chocolate chips.
White chocolate chips.
Mini M&Ms.
Mini M&Ms.
Yogurt chips sometimes.
Mini yogurt chips and 2 cherries. Me and him actually have matching rings. It's not like, yeah, it's not like a promise ring or anything. It's more just like matching rings. Like we just got matching rings because I wanted it, he wanted it, so.
Is that a promise ring? No.
No. Story time. Real quick story time, guys.
It doesn't have to happen.
We're at the Gucci store picking, looking at the rings, whatever. We're about to pay him. And then he's like, oh, is that a promise ring? I knew it wasn't. I was like, oh.
I don't know what you're about here.
No. Before I was just gonna be like, oh no. He was like, no.
No.
Like, damn.
Alright, that's what happened.
I was a little
Let's remake it right here.
Oh my god. Like, are these promise rings?
No.
No, you literally like attacked her.